We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Now a bunt attempt here. Shaw has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Game time temperature here in even 60 degrees. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's ball two now. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Jake Lamb standing in now. Man at first for him following the one-out single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Piscotty's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Jonathan Scope.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazzara ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Sean Doolittle gets the call out of the bullpen in the very first inning, as they certainly didn't get the start they had hoped for. Eric Hosmer is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Grounded back up the middle to his right, Nunez, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Bradley is there. One away. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. Into the windup and the pitch. Changeup, a little bit inside. 1-0. His windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Moncada has it. Throw on to first. Two gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Outside with that slurve of his, 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that two-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
1-2. Here it comes. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Here it comes. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So 2 out here, and that extends the inning for Jock Peterson. Into the box now, Jock Peterson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit out toward second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Clint Frazier will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Clint Frazier.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Piscotty racing back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jimenez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Scorched to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So stepping in, Cisco, number 74.
Pinch hitting for Boston, number 74.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. The pitcher, Jose Barrios, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Wilmer Flores will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Carson Smith enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman fields it cleanly, and he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
The batter, number
Digging
10,
in to try it again, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. On a rope to the second baseman. And they get the double play at third. Felipe Rivero.
Now pitching for the
and
Red
that
Sox.
Brings up the left-handed. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ryan Healy will come on as a pinch hitter.
Ryan Healy.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine. that'll be scored a passed ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out. Here's Joey Gallo now.
7, third baseman, Joey Gallo.
Hanley Ramirez will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder.
The shortstop, Alex Bregman.
And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Now batting, Carson Smith. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Lewis Bronson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Lewis Bronson.
Change up too low, and it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Throw to the plate, and he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Two out here and a runner at second. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Frazier is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Kevin Jensen is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Kevin Jensen.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. That's wide, 2-0. Pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Number 57 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Tyler O'Neill will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Hard hit ball to short. Bregman gloves it. Nunez. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Third baseman.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Scope. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. That's popped up now toward short right field. Nunez ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So striding forward now, Eduardo Nunez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play. Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. First delivery to him on the way. Wilson Contreras will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hit hard on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson. He got on top of it. Brendan Finnegan.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
From the stretch.
Number 29.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit it.
Raisel Iglesias.
Third baseman, Ryan Healy. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
First offering on its way. High pop-up. Hosmer is there for it. And that ends the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clint Frazier. Kenley Jansen is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated.
Kenley Jansen.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Number 74.
Now in the box, Jimenez lays off 1-0. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Look out, 2-0 now. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazar is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. Game 4 of the World Series comes up next. Next to bat will be the Cuban import.
Jfan for Boston, second baseman, number 10.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. A sinker over the outside. MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. Game 4 of the World Series comes up next. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. Looking to get something to the right side with that
Ball one, no strikes.
leadoff man at second to start the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
That's a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good count. Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Moncada rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. Jake Lamb standing in now.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Set and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat. Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it. Foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Contreras waits on it. 1 out. Here's Jonathan Schoaf now.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled. That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Second, catcher.
Wilson Contreras comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot to third. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Jackie Bradley.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bradley waits on the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Drilled right back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Jimenez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. From the belt, the pitch. Bradley runs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. The tag from Nunez, and they got him at second base.
Batting 8.
So digging in now, Cisco. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Now at the plate, Blake Snell. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Kluber is there for it. And that's striding into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Stephen Piscotty.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt. But if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Digging. Michael Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. it might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches. Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Lewis Bronson. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Lem looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Standing in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Hit hard on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Here's the young catcher. Hector Neris enters from the pen.
Your attention, please.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Number 50.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0 count. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 3 runs already home here. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jimenez is there, and he'll make the catch.
Leading off for Boston, second baseman, Jfan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Striding in once again, Jonathan Scope. He hit a sac fly earlier. This is foul right side. And that misses. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bronson ranging back at the track. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
First baseman, Hanley.
Travis Shaw will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 21, Travis Shaw.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here it comes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Eric Hosmer.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And a good at-bat on 3-2 as he finishes it with a leadoff double.
Now batting, center
Here's
fielder.
Jackie Bradley now.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. High in the air out to center field. Taylor patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Ready for another
74.
chance. Jimenez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In comes Piscotty. He can't get there as it falls in. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. Now at the plate, Cisco, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Hector Neris.
Now batting. Catcher, Hector Neris.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything. Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that misses low and away, ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Seared down the first baseline. Another payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada has it. One away. Digging in to try it again. Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Jock Peterson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Peterson.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. At the plate, Lewis Bronson.
Left fielder, Lewis Bronson.
Driven nicely into the gap. Peterson rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
The pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Corey Kluber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Jimenez. And that's the third out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Jfan. Moncada.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Now the 0-1. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Nunez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now
digging
batting,
in once again, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
3-0 now. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Jake Lamb standing in now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ball one.
Eduardo Nunez.
Now here's a swing into shallow right field. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Low with the splitter, ball one. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He hit a sac fly
Leading
earlier.
off for the Red Sox, third baseman, Jonathan Scope.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Bregman is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he can't rein it in. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is taken in for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Jackie Bradley Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time. Striding in once again, Ryan Healy. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Ryan Healy.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A high fastball is in there. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 4-4 is our score as we play the sixth. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Striding in, Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Arodys Vizcaíno. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Number 33.
Line towards center field. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. Digging.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder, number 74.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one. Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Got him to chase 15. Out of the zone that time. Jimenez goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Nunez takes it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Arodys Vizcaíno. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. A shot down the first baseline. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that ready once again, Lewis Bronson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Lewis
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Digging in once again, Corey Kluber, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Nomar Mazara will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Number 73.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Outside. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Raisel Iglesias. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? The second for 1 on the first. And how about that for an entrance? 1. Carson Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
39. Carson Smith.
Yohan Moncada is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we've got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Sinker, 3-2 now. Jose Altuve is on deck. Drilled down the line. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Stepping into the box, Jake Lamb. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Clint Frazier.
Number 77. Clint Frazier.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There goes Altuve. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now batting, Jonathan Scope, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Kenley Jansen enters the game in a safe situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Peterson going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. Number 8.
Wilson Contreras.
Back up the middle. There is Altuve. And a good throw gets him one gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Line hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Joey Gallo will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. On the ground up the middle. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play in the inning. First base. Eric Hosmer is in. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark. Maybe tie this game up.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Brunson is there. 1 away. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Peterson. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jimenez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll step off and try again. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Nunez ranging into the outfield, and sound the Liberty Bell. The Philadelphia Phillies have done it. They've won the World Series.
First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs on 11 hits.